Coming up on News Live at 6, Sony and Newhouse working together, what this means for the future of communications.
Plus, a new mural just made downtown Syracuse a little bit brighter. We'll tell you what sets this one apart, all the rest.
And can we expect any fall weather coming up? I'll have the answer in just a few. News Live at 6 starts right now.
This is CitrusTV News Live at 6, your campus news leader.
A new partnership is underway involving the Newhouse School. Thanks for joining us at 6. I'm Lauren Holdmeyer.
And I'm Tyler Oldano. Newhouse announced earlier this week that they'll be partnering with Sony to bring new technology to campus. Citrus TV's Jeremy Reid has all the details.
Sony and Newhouse, two juggernauts in their respective industries, have officially partnered up to provide new equipment and expertise for the students and staff. For Teresa Alesso, the president of Sony Imaging Products, the future of communications is looking promising.
We're really looking forward at the future of what those technologies look like, how storytellers need to tell their story, and in that regard, Sony can help the students and faculty of Syracuse.
While the Sony Newhouse deal looks quite good from a business point of view, the real emphasis is being placed on the future journalist found here at the Newhouse School of Public Communications.
But the goal of virtual production in getting students and faculty over these next few years, so that we can get a workforce out there that is ready to hit the ground running, because with virtual production, any hour is golden hour.
As the grains of time continue to sift through the hourglass of life, Newhouse Dean Mark Lodato says he's hopeful the partnership will thrive and survive well into the future.
Well, my hope is it's really just the beginning, that we'll get years down the road and realize that we've been doing some really exciting things, and it will continue on into the future, long after I'm dean and after Teresa has moved on to other challenges. Hopefully this relationship will endure and really be able to be beneficial to our students and faculty and staff for a long time to come.
And as we look towards the future of communication, Sony and Newhouse will be there together. For Citrus TV News, I'm Jeremy Reid.
Thank you, Jeremy. Two SU professors are on leave after making critical posts online following the Charlie Kirk shooting. Professor Jen M. Jackson and assistant political science professor and Farhana Sultana is a geography professor. They uploaded posts on Blue Sky and Threads that caught attention after Kirk died.
Sultana posted, quote, "Sorry but rest in piss" on X. Jackson posted a thread on Blue Sky saying that his death was, quote, "ironic and in line with his own politics." Employees in at least 4 upstate New York school districts have also been placed on leave over social media posts about Kirk's death.
The Lululemon collaboration with the SU campus store is finally here. The exclusive collaboration became a thing this morning. Students waited in line outside of Shine Student Center at 8 a.m. this morning. The first 100 people in line received a free belt bag. Ooh, looks like I missed out, Lauren.
The Stay Fresh design team left their mark on Armory Square, finishing their nearly 500-foot-long mural last week. Our reporter Skylar Smith has more on how they pulled it off. Skylar.
Every year, Stay Fresh donates a mural to a non-for-profit organization through the United Way's Day of Caring. Lincoln, who founded Stay Fresh 11 years ago, chose an area lacking vibrance for this year's project, which was completed in early September.
It's been a big gray wall, just with like stains on it for a very long time.
Over the course of a month and a half, Lincoln and his team sketched out their design and brought it to life. The 455-foot mural behind me was painted by both members of the community and the Stay Fresh team. Lincoln collaborated with over 130 community members to ensure that the mural was bright and educational.
I set it up kind of like a big coloring book so people can just easily come up and paint blue or green or yellow, and it's very easy. There's no mistakes. People have a good time.
Paramit Tian Pazurkit, who designs, installs, and maintains exhibits at the museum, says that he's a big fan of his new view.
It's a nice change to the disintegrating concrete that we normally see every day. It's nice to look at a different, an art piece where you can kind of pay attention to a different aspect of it every time you look at it.
Tian Pazurkit says that the mural expands the museum's mission beyond their walls, making STEAM visible to the entire community.
Like here at the most, we don't just focus on science, technology, engineering, math. There's always an art aspect to it as well.
And for the Stay Fresh team, it's another reminder that public art is more than paint on a wall. It's about inspiring the Syracuse community. For Citrus TV News, I'm Skylar Smith.
Thank you, Skylar. That really is a fascinating story. Staying in Syracuse, former tenants at the Skyline Apartments will share $800,000 under proposed settlement with the complex's former owners. If accepted, the settlement would resolve a 4-year-old class action lawsuit between the tenants and the owners. The tenants at Skyline Apartments suffered poor living conditions, with the lawsuit claiming the owners knowingly provided dangerous and dirty living conditions.
The $32 million Inspire Innovation Hub officially opened in downtown Syracuse today. Governor Kathy Hochul's office says it is the largest business incubator in New York State. The renovation added 2 stories to the building and private tenant offices for 35 more startups, among others. The Inspire program works with entrepreneurs to connect them with experts in their industry.
The IAC's 27th Annual Arts and Crafts Conference kicked off yesterday at the Everson Art Museum. People traveled from all over the country to learn about the industry, but one couple took as a chance to spend some time together. Citrus TV's Matt Lesnick has a story.
For many, the Initiatives in Art and Culture Arts and Crafts Conference at the Everson Art Museum would be an opportunity to mingle, have a complimentary meal, and learn about the arts and crafts industry. But for Tori Sims, it's an opportunity to spend quality time with her husband, Ray.
We've gone to all the corners of the country.
We have great time doing this, and it makes us want to do more.
Having gone to at least 15 past conferences, they've come to love the community the event offers and have learned a thing or two about their fellow attendees.
You know, we re-met some people last night. I had their names, but I had no contact information. So this summer when we were in Providence, I had no way of contacting them. Now I have those contacts.
But most importantly, they've learned a thing or two about each other.
You spend 10 hours in a car with the other person, and you talk, you read, you listen to the radio. You run commentaries about what you're seeing and where you're going. That all makes life worth living.
Whether they're talking about a love of architecture for a building such as this one, or for a love of each other, Tori and Ray had a message for young lovebirds everywhere.
Being patient with each other, can help make life a little bit more enjoyable.
That lesson is what brought them to so many conferences in the past, and hopefully,
and sound very passionate about it.
Many more in the future. Matt Lesnick, Citrus TV News.
Well, what a great story, Matt. Thank you for that. Something else that's been great this week has been the sunny weather. It's been so abnormally warm for fall. How have you been liking the sunny weather, Tyler?
Honestly, I've been enjoying it as much as everybody else. I'm spending some time out in the quad, enjoying the rays hit my skin. Of course, we have our Sunny Suaya talking with us about the weather. Sunny, how's it looking out there?
Yeah, it's hard to believe fall officially starts in just a couple days because it is so warm out these past couple days. But let's take a look at our weather right now. We're sitting about 77 degrees and it's partly cloudy, so it's really nice, but it is a bit warm. Tonight we're going to see a drop down to 68 degrees. Pretty clear sky, so hopefully we can see the moon like that photo again. And let's take a deeper look into our temperatures on the hourly side. At 8 p.m. we're going to see 69 degrees, at 11 p.m. 65 degrees, and at 2 a.m. 63 degrees. So a nice cool chill, but not too cold and not too warm tonight, so go out and enjoy it. I'll send it back to you guys. I'll have your weekly weather in just a few.
Thank you, Sunny. Turning now to some new details. 3 people are without a home tonight following an early morning house fire off East Genesee Street. An elderly woman was rescued by the Syracuse Fire Department when the house caught fire just after midnight. More than 30 Syracuse firefighters responded to the flames. The fire started in the kitchen and the cause was determined to be from unattended cooking. The Red Cross is assisting the 3 residents who were displaced.
Well, new at 6, Syracuse police have a suspect in custody tonight after a violent incident this afternoon. A woman was stabbed in the stomach just a few blocks away from campus. Syracuse police responded to the 100 block of Stewart Court around 2:56 this afternoon. When officers arrived on the scene, they found a 25-year-old woman with stab wounds to the stomach and a cut on her hand.
Now that woman was transported to Upstate Hospital. Police are calling her injuries non-life-threatening. The investigation remains active and ongoing tonight. Anyone with information is asked to call the Syracuse police. That number is below on your screen. Governor Kathy Hochul announced over $180 million in local infrastructure projects across New York State. The Environmental Facilities Corporation Board of Directors approved low-cost financing and grants to replace lead service lines and remove contaminants from drinking water. Hochul says, quote, "Every New Yorker deserves access to clean water, and today's announcement is a testament to our unwavering commitment to protecting public health."
Monthly health care costs for New Yorkers could be on the rise with the end of tax credits under the Affordable Care Act. Senator Chuck Schumer says this could cause the biggest health care crisis since the pandemic.
The higher costs are almost entirely been driven by Trump's massive Medicaid cuts, and particularly because the healthcare tax credits that were created in the ACA are about to expire.
The senator says Syracuse and Central New York could see healthcare costs rising by about $3,000 a year. This is a 43% increase from the current pricing. Schumer also says almost 9,000 people in Onondaga County could lose healthcare without bipartisan action.
Well, coming up on News Live at 6, the Senate just confirmed 4 dozen of Trump's executive nominees under new rules. We'll let you know how.
And another late-night host yanked from the air. The latest on ABC's controversial decision. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Live from Studio B.
Welcome to another episode of Culturally and Technically Legal.
Previously on Survivor.
Welcome back to the Esports Juice Box, where we break down this week's esports news into digestible sizes for easy consumption.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
You're watching CitrusTV News Live at 6 with Lauren Holdmeyer, Tyler Oldano, and Sunny Suaya. And now, your campus news leader continues.
Welcome back to News Live at 6. The Senate has confirmed 48 of President Donald Trump's nominees at once. This vote is the first in Republicans trying to clear the backlog of executive branch positions previously blocked by Senate Democrats. The Senate voted 51-47 to confirm the appointees.
This is the first time the Senate has voted under the new rules, which were confirmed last week. These guidelines allow nominees to be voted on or in groups of 48 and confirmed with a simple majority. The previous rules allowed nominees to be blocked with just one objection.
Erica Kirk is being named CEO of Turning Point USA. She is taking over the organization her husband, Charlie Kirk, founded in 2012.
Turning Point USA took to X to announce the transition by saying, quote, "We will carry on the attempt to destroy we will carry on. The attempt to destroy Charlie's work will become our chance to make it more powerful and enduring than ever before."
In light of Kirk's death, which happened just over a week ago, Q's Republicans will be holding a vigil tonight at 8 p.m. in Shine. Now, ABC has announced that it is suspending Jimmy Kimmel Live indefinitely. This decision comes after the host made comments about Charlie Kirk's shooter. Nexstar, who owns the local Syracuse ABC affiliate, said earlier yesterday that they would not broadcast the show for the foreseeable future.
Sinclair Broadcasting Group, which is the largest owner of ABC affiliates nationwide, also said they would not air the show. ABC Network responded to both of these actions by suspending the show altogether. Sinclair will be airing a tribute to Kirk on its stations tomorrow during Kimmel's usual time slot. Now to the latest. The Trump administration is asking the Supreme Court to lift lower court rulings that block Trump from firing Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook. The request comes a day after the Fed decided to cut interest rates for the first time in months.
Despite the Fed's independent status, Trump has invoked a provision that allows board members to be removed for cause. Trump cites allegation of mortgage fraud Cook. Yet she has not been charged with any crime and denies the allegations. Now, the government plans to phase out paper checks for consumers receiving Social Security benefits and other federal payments this month. President Trump signed an executive order back in March, mandating payments be moved by September 30th.
According to the Trump administration, the changes aim to prevent fraud and reduce spending. The Labor Department also says the move could save the federal government millions of dollars per year. Remember, it costs roughly 50 cents to issue a paper check. In electronic funds, they cost less than 15 cents.
And coming up after the break, I'll have your 5-day forecast.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90 miles per hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
From the CitrusTV Weather Center, this is SU's most accurate weather forecast.
Welcome back to News Live at 6. Here's your 5-day forecast. We've been having some beautiful weather, but is it here to stay? So tomorrow you can expect some sunny skies with sitting at 68 degrees. Saturday again, beautiful sunny skies for your awesome weekend, 69 degrees. Sunday partly cloudy, but still some sun, 74 degrees. And Monday and Tuesday we're going to see some rain showers to thunderstorms. 76 to 73 degrees, so it might give or take rainstorms to showers, but we'll see. Hopefully it's not too bad, but you can enjoy the sun this weekend. Now looking to some photos of the week. We enjoyed some beautiful sun out on the promenade today. Here's a photo of me relaxing in front of Newhouse and some flowers and a beautiful sunset. I'll send it back to you guys.
Love to see those those photos, Sunny. Those are great. The semiconductor company Nvidia says it is buying a $5 billion stake in Intel. The purchase will give Nvidia a roughly 4% stake of the rival company. The companies will also begin a partnership to develop chips for PCs and data centers.
Intel shares boosted more than 25% after the statement this morning. This comes weeks after President Trump announced the government will make a roughly $9 billion investment in Intel's stock. Well, the FTC is suing Ticketmaster and its parent company Live Nation. They say customers are paying, quote, significantly more, unquote, than face value of a ticket. The lawsuit filed in California accuses the company of multiple forms of illicit behavior. 7 other states also have joined that lawsuit.
And the FTC says the companies quietly coordinated with ticket brokers to profit off of the resale market. The FTC alleges that both companies have been engaging in deceptive pricing for years. Now, Sam, what's coming up in sports?
For Syracuse football, I'll tell you all about that and much more. You won't want to go anywhere.
Women are bad with money.
That's what the world's been saying for centuries. But now, we've got something to say.
Save it. Save the old-fashioned advice, the empty excuses. It's all worthless, unlike us.
To our fellow females, it is time to save ourselves by saving our money.
Contributing to our futures, investing in our independence.
Until we're no longer 80%
more likely than men to live in poverty in retirement. So again, we say to that, save it. The falsehoods, the feelings of fault, then the funds. Learn how to save for your retirement at wesaysaveit.org.
Dad?
Just 1 minute, okay?
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
And now, your Citrus TV Sports Report.
After a feel-good win against Colgate last week, the competition only ramps up for Syracuse football this weekend when it takes a trip down to Death Valley for a meeting with Clemson. Welcome into sports. I'm Sam Reis. SU's offense dropped 66 points on Colgate last Friday, but scoring likely will be a much more difficult task come Saturday when the Orange open up ACC play. And the odds makers agree. Vegas currently has Clemson as a 16.5-point favorite. So what exactly does Syracuse head coach Fran Brown think about that?
We pay attention to that. I'm not allowed to gamble or bet on us, so I don't pay attention to that. I'm just focused on just today, really. Like the first quarter, just trying to do that. That's cool. I like being underdog. I've been an underdog my whole life, right? 50 got a good song, Hate It or Love It, the underdog's on top. You know, you should listen to that sometime. It'd be pretty cool.
Coach, I have listened to that. I'm a big 50 Cent fan. Love the music taste there. Syracuse has lost 6 in a row, though, to Clemson, last facing off at the Dome a couple of years ago. But this does feel like a great chance to really pounce on the Tigers, who have gone from a top 5 contender to unranked after a 1-2 start to the season. Kickoff is on Saturday at noon. Make sure you follow at Adam_Gawkin on X for coverage down in Death Valley. All right, transitioning from the gridiron over to the hardwood. It isn't quite basketball season yet here on the Hill, but the WNBA is currently in the midst of its postseason. And last night, the New York Liberty had the chance to punch their ticket into the semifinals on their home court against the Phoenix Mercury. But it didn't quite go to plan. After Liberty took Game 1 in overtime out in Phoenix, the Mercury cruised last night to an 86-60 victory. And the key really was the second quarter. This was a tie game after 10 minutes, but Phoenix outscored New York by 14 points in that second 10-minute frame. Both Satu Sabally and Alyssa Thomas led Phoenix with 15 points each. And then Brianna Stewart was limited to just 6 points. The Cicero North Syracuse grad did play despite doubts as she continues to battle after sustaining a sprained MCL. So the series now shifts back to Phoenix for a decisive Game 3. That'll take place tomorrow night. The Minnesota Lynx are waiting in the wings in the semifinal round after they took care of business with a sweep in their first round series. And we now head from one New York pro team to another. The Buffalo Bills open up week 3 of the NFL season tonight when the Miami Dolphins come to town for Thursday night football. And this is a matchup that Buffalo enters perfect. 2-0 record after last weekend's 30-10 victory over the Jets. And Bills quarterback Josh Allen has simply dominated the Dolphins in his career, winning the last 6 meetings. Buffalo also feeling good, averaging over 35 points in its first 2 games. Kickoff from Highmark Stadium in a few hours just after 8 o'clock. And now heading to the Diamond, the playoff race has been heating up, and the New York Mets secured what was an important 6-1 win this afternoon over the San Diego Padres. Both Pete Alonso and Brandon Nimmo homered early in this game to clinch the 3-game series for New York. The Mets continue to cling on to that final wild card spot in the NL, currently 2 games clear of Arizona with 9 games remaining in the regular season. A couple hours ago, when Dodgers legend Clayton Kershaw announced that he plans to retire at the end of this season. The 3-time Cy Young winner and 11-time All-Star selection won 2 World Series over a storied career with Los Angeles that began all the way back in 2008. He's also just one of 4 left-handed pitchers to reach 3,000 career strikeouts. His final regular season home start will be tomorrow night against San Francisco. And with 6 capable starters on the roster for the postseason, it's unclear if he'll make another start after tomorrow. Could be Kershaw's last game. That's all in sports. Back to you guys at the desk.
Well, thank you so much, Sam, and we will be right back with your wake-up weather, so don't go away.
Welcome back to the Esports Juice Box, where we break down this week's esports news into digestible sizes for you.
With the end of CSGO and the release of Counter-Strike 2.
Welcome back to the Esports Juice Box, where we break down this week's esports news into digestible sizes for your easy consumption.
Are you excited for Friday? I know I am, and here's something to make it just a bit better. Your wake-up weather, you can expect some cloudy but nice sunny skies sitting around 58 degrees. So I'm quite excited for tomorrow and to wake up to that beautiful weather. But let's see what's gonna make it better, guys. What's up?
Yeah, definitely looking forward to that sunny weather. Once again, sunny. Yes. We've had a lot of sun recently, and it's been super exciting. And something else I'm really excited about is it's National Dog Week. The celebration started in 1928 and highlights support for animal shelters and dogs who need loving homes. We have some of our dogs here to celebrate, so let's go ahead and take a look. First, my dog Cleo. She's my prized possession. She's 5 years old, got her during COVID, and I just love her and miss her so much. I want to take a look at some of your guys' dogs too, so let's go ahead and see some more dogs. I know Sam.
There they are. Yep, Chelsea and Luna. Chelsea's the veteran. She's about 11 years old now. We got Luna last year. She's a little bit of a hothead at times, but I love them both.
Oh, so cute.
They're so cute.
Look at
Sunny's
that.
dogs.
Yeah, Chica and Dolly, named after Dolly Parton. Chica's a little baby.
but they're both super cute and rescue dogs as well.
Oh,
Well,
I love that.
I don't really have a dog in this race, guys, because I don't really have a dog. But that's all we have for Citrus TV News Live at 6 tonight. Thank you for joining us.
And don't forget, you can follow us on X and Instagram at Citrus TV News. For the entire Citrus TV News team, I'm Lauren Holdmeyer.
And I'm Tyler Oldano. Have a great night, Syracuse.